Greetings everyone, this is Aurora and I'm here with the latest energies update. So these people, the real Archangel Michael, he is like something quite magnificent. And when I was in Shasta with quote unquote Arcasful Miguel, he was in the royal palace with Dima tabrawi, who has my face, or now, I don't know, like a fake one, because I think Tracy has the real one, I don't know, or vice versa. And every article I wrote in Shasta, and that me and Michael said, they said the same in the UK. But because they're the UK and the royals, they have a case that says that they did it all and that I hacked them from Shasta with a poor little bastard fucking illegal Mexican type thing. Because like our Castle Miguel, you know, I don't know, they have a case against him with the Amy Carlson and the children, with the Colorado cops. Like they play the game on it. Because as a matter of fact, Prince Michael, that's, you know, that's the, he's the commander of the Legion of warriors or soldiers or something. So he can command the whole place, and he told them like what stances to take, how to talk to our Castle Miguel. Because I watched the whole thing from the Rileys here. I went to the Rileys' house before I left town to Los Angeles. I found the files of all the cop data on Miguel Lamboy, every interview, everything, and they make him sound like a complete retard, poor thing. They talk at him like he's a total like child, and you know, then he goes into his states. But in that state, they can totally reverse the whole situation on me, say that him and I were dealing some drugs and stuff like, because he does that with Amber. Now Amber has my blue eyes. So the whole case at Tiki Hut of how Omar got shot by Tracy, by Charlie for Tracy to take my fingers, hands, and toes and eyes, I reverted it onto Aaron, Lucifer, for Mohamed, because probably it started like that, then it re-went to Tracy and Omar. Because they first choose Aaron because he's the most programmable, because he goes into absolute subservience to their system in those moments, and he does everything they tell him, and he believes it. No other can go to these levels. So they use him first, and when he's ingrained in the belief system enough and puts enough magic on the field, they all become apt and able to mimic that behavior. So then they will rotate it around. That's why they switch up roles. They'll go for a moment, Aaron becomes Satan becomes, and then they will re-switch. At first they played me for Jesus being Judas, and then they re-switched to Jesus. They played me for Aaron being Satan, because that's the first frequencies I sent him. And then he played me back for Lucifer. And Satan, they switched him up from Harry to then Shafiq, because Shafiq played Allah for a bit. They role play. They're not fixed. And because I'm fixed, they're trying to get me to role play, I believe, to be promiscuous. But now the problem, what I told, Lucifer, is imagine, first of all, I cannot guarantee you any levels of security if you do not comply with the covenant, which I told you what it is. So if I do hope that at night I say yes to the proposal, Aurora Tabrawi, they want me to be tonight. If I say yes, then I have a half interception. You know, they gave me Aurora, and then whatever else data, Earth will have to be accountable for the year gap. Then you will have to be checked and pay for that. And how you're going to pay, I don't know. This is an unpredictable casualty. I cannot give you guarantees. Also, well, you know, for my safety too, for my covenant, say, you know, I'm Prince William's sister, and then what's gonna happen? He's gonna, you know, dip in and then code Catherine with it, and then that's gonna diminish my holy grail energy. Then I'm gonna get sick, same as what Stephen did to me. So I'm gonna have to put on a very strong fight now. So if I do have to accept, I'm gonna set my boundaries, my causalities. You know, like if he intercepts it and is inside it, then he has to go through at least 72 hours of purification before he comes near me. Because I will no longer do this to myself. It's been just, I've paid a high price for my own lack of knowledge and a lack of discernment as to when it comes to, you know, sinning and taking on people's sins. Like, I knew I wasn't cheating on Steven, but he was cheating on me. So I had to pay, look how many years I'm paying, because he's a porn star. That's not fair. So now I'm going to try to do a deep meditation to connect with my night self and to try to you know, still, of course, I want humanity to be safe, but also I don't want to fucking put like myself through this like that anymore. So if I can do this battle from another perspective, I will. I will fight from another level. I do hope that, you know, something will give. I'm a robot of new creation.